The second video in my most comprehensive hair color analysis guide ever series, and this video will cover true winters. I shared in the first video that I'm a licensed hairstylist. I just don't practice anymore, and when I worked in the hair salon setting, I was most familiar with Goldwell products. So in this series, I'm going to use the Goldwell hair color chart, and this series is not sponsored in any way though by Goldwell. If a true winter color analysis client came to me in the hair salon and requested a hair color adjustment to be in their true winter palette, here are the colors I would have suggested. Would have used their natural hair color post-puberty as a guide. So if they had typically been, close to black naturally in terms of their hair color, I typically would have suggested a 3 or a 2, perhaps a 4. I would have only suggested a level 5, the dark jade brown, if their natural hair color was on the lighter range of a deep brown. Here's the text description of the optimal hair colors for true winters. What happens to deep black and brown hair colors that are not natural after time on hair? Like, they fade, and what do? They fade warm. And so you'll want to maintain a regular hair coloring routine at the hair salon to keep that cool tone in your hair. You might also want to consider having a blue shampoo routine going. But ultimately, if you don't want that hair color maintenance, your natural hair color is usually in the recommended optimal hair color ranges for true winter. And so I wouldn't do anything. I wouldn't color your hair if you don't want a lot of maintenance. I would just have your natural hair color. In couple words of caution, if you don't know your color analysis results and are guessing at your color analysis results, I don't recommend doing anything. I don't recommend changing your hair color until you're sure on those color analysis results, because I've met a ton of people who colored their hair on a guess at what their color analysis results were, and they colored their hair incorrectly, and they spent so much time, money, and energy fixing that incorrect hair color once they found out their optimal color analysis results. Second word of caution I have is just be careful when choosing a hair color level. So level 2 is a deep hair color level. Level 5 is a lighter hair color level. Let's say you're going blonde to a deep hair color level, right? If you get the hair color level too dark, the only way to lighten that hair color level is by putting in thinly sliced highlights or having a large process to try and chemically remove that hair color. If you're going from a lighter color to a darker color, I would highly suggest being a little conservative on the level and then adjusting once you're at that level. You can adjust down from there. You just don't want to go too dark on the first swoop, because you're going to have a massive hair color correction on your hands to get it lighter. Hopefully this helps.